she's here, and she's going to talk about some things. I'm happy that you were able to make it. Introduce yourself and your program and everything. Go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Carmen Salavarrieta, and I'm very glad to be here.
Okay, Carmen, tell us a little bit about your makeup and actually your organization and what you're doing in the community of in the town of Plainfield, city of Plainfield.
Okay, what I can tell you is I've been working with the community in Plainfield for the past 35 years.
Okay.
As a volunteer. And right now with the foundation that we are having, the Angels in Action, we are having education classes for the community, ESL, computer classes. We are working with the reach out whatever people needs and socials, also as any kind of help the community will need, we'll be there for them.
All right, and all right, is there actually a name of your organization?
Angels in Action.
Angels in Action.
Yes.
Okay. And basically, you're working hard to educate a lot of the Hispanic, those that's in the Hispanic community.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and so your goal today is basically to get the word out and to figure out how you can get more people to volunteer and things of that nature?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
And how long has this organization been in existence?
It's been a year now that we have a place.
Okay, a building.
Yes, that we have a building, and it's been function every day.
Mm-hmm.
We have classes every day, and everything is volunteering.
Volunteer.
Yes.
Everything is volunteer. Okay, and so what is it that, all right, the goal, and I guess that this right here is a little on point what I'm saying here. What is the goal of your Angel in Action?
Our goal is to educate the community.
Sure.
And let them know there is a lot of other things they can do.
Sure.
We also have computer classes for them. We try to help them to fill out employment applications.
Okay.
Citizenship classes.
Sure.
And basically we're there for helping them whatever they needed them.
And how is the citizen classes coming? And what's done in the citizen classes?
What is just education, civic education for them to present the citizenship exam.
Okay.
With that'll be people who already had the green card for 5 years and they're going to be able to get a citizenship.
Oh, okay. So, do you mind talking about the green card a little bit?
No, really.
Okay. So now, can you educate the community to exactly what is it? What it actually is a green card, and how is that whole thing? Because we hear the term, but we really don't know it. I don't know the actual things that come along with getting a green card, and how long do you have a green card, and from the green card where do you go? How does that work?
Okay. A green card is a documentation that people needs to come into the country.
Okay.
It's not easy to get it. That's why you see so many people travel across the border with no green card because it's very difficult to get it.
So, Carmen, do you get the green card in the country you're from, or do you get the green card here in the United States?
Many people can get it in the countries where they receive it, but many of them can have it here too.
Okay.
To qualify for it, and it has to be a lot of different paperwork they have to do.
So it's more red tape to get it in your country, or is it easier to get it in the United States?
You put it very difficult because both ways are very difficult.
Right. Yeah.
You have to have a sponsor, you have to have different things to get it. So it is.
So if someone, I think that there could be a lot more sponsors if people knew what it's all about to actually sponsor. How do you go about sponsoring somebody? Let's say someone wanted to sponsor somebody from another country. What is, how do you do it?
In this situation, most of the sponsors, people who like to become a sponsor can do it in here.
Do it here?
Yes, in the United States we have many people who has an immigration issues who they don't have the legalization papers. So they can have a sponsor, somebody who be helping helping them to be responsible for them. And many of these people, some students, we have many students who they not have the green card, and they need somebody to help them to be a sponsor them, just to make sure that they're not going to be a burden for the government,
Sure.
that they're going to do what they had to do. That's the big thing. And sign the paper saying I be responsible for that person. I help it out.
Okay, but now sponsor, when you take on a sponsorship, let's say just say that all right, someone wanted to be a sponsor to someone that's already here.
No.
Now, if the person is already here and you want to be the sponsor, do they have a green card or are they undocumented?
Undocumented.
They're undocumented.
Yes.
So through you, they will be able to get that green card.
Not through me.
Not you
no.
personally.
Oh, to the person
to the sponsor.
Yes. Because what the sponsor can do is, they usually do if they're friends or they at work, somebody offer you a job and they give you a contract. That person can be a sponsor for you.
Oh, okay.
And they becoming, residents, which is how they call it. After being resident for 5 years, they becoming citizen.
Oh, okay.
That's
So if someone sponsored somebody today, 5 years from now, 2015, they can become a citizen.
But you become illegal first.
Illegal first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What would be the mechanism? Let's just say if I sponsor somebody right now, from this day on, 2010, right? We first do what? Get the green card for them.
Oh yes, you have to do all the procedures. You have to
Okay.
get a lawyer and work into the lawyer
Okay.
and find out if this person has, because most of the issues is the person has to have a very clean record.
Okay.
I'm not really an expert because I'm not a lawyer,
Sure.
but I try to help people, so that's what I little bit involved in that. But most of the people qualify. Most of the time they can get the papers.
All right. Is there money? How much money is involved on the person that sponsored them? Let's just say, okay, it's not a place where the person owns a company, where they're just an individual that they work every day. They want to sponsor somebody, all right? And this right here is probably really what we need to be done today, because everybody don't have a company, you understand? How much money is involved on that person? Or can that money be, in other words, if someone sponsor you, let's say if I sponsor somebody, then the money that I put out, can they be held liable to pay that money back, or do I just have to pay the money myself?
You don't have to pay no money. It's no money involved.
No money involved.
No money involved. Only the person who's going to do the papers will get a lawyer and pay for the lawyer and pay for the applications. It's a fee through immigration to put the applications on. But it's not a money. Even for any company who sponsors somebody, they don't have to pay any money.
Well,
they just have to be able to sign a contract, say, I'm willing to give job for this person.
okay.
And this person is not going to be living from the government. It's not going to get no help. That's what they have
Okay,
to
so
do.
in other words, the person that's going to be on welfare or whatever, this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
All right, but I think the point what I'm trying to make is that because, we are limited in the companies that we have. We have more everyday people, if you will, that probably could do the same thing, but they're not a company. Who will pay the lawyer at that time?
The person who is interested to get the papers done,
So-
not the sponsor.
Not the sponsor.
No.
So if someone is sponsoring somebody, they don't pay it. Then the person that want to be sponsored, he has to pay or she
Yeah,
has
the
to pay
client
it.
will pay everything that they need to pay.
Okay.
And we have many cases and we have many companies and we have a lot of people in here that they becoming residents 10 years, 12 years ago. They went to the hospitals,
Sure.
the nurses, some doctors, or even we had doctors who they had a green card, so they come here to school and they had to stay or something, and the hospitals sponsor them, and now they become a resident. So we had that a lot of situations. It's becoming more difficult one time, but that's one of the ways that people can become a resident.
Oh, okay. And do you know the price of a green card? And where do you go to get this green card at?
Okay, well, you have to go through a procedure and go to see a lawyer who work with immigration. Not anybody, not a notary. I recommend the people not to go to regular notary, not to go to people who they don't no idea what they do.
Sure.
Just go to a lawyer who knows, who is a specialist in immigration work.
So you can't just go to the immigration building. You can't go to there's a building downtown Newark, New Jersey. You can't just go to that building.
You can do it.
Do you have to have a lawyer?
No, If
So-
you know how to do, if you know the procedure,
Sure.
you can do it without the lawyer.
Without the lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. And you know, I'm going to say this right here to you, Carmen, and I know it's like when you come to another country or you deal with people that was bred in the country, sometimes you think that